Your referee calling the action will be Jesse Walker.
Jesse Walker, Cloverdale Ranger, making his way back. Where's his hat?
He's all business today.
So he's just Jesse Walker Cloverdale then.
Are you ready for a party, man, Joseph?
Not with these two.
From the open road, weighing in at just under the legal limits, Big Fun, Boogie Nights, and Big Red Jimmy Mitchell. They are double overtime.
You know, earlier today I saw these guys coming out of a camper on the fairgrounds, and they said one day they just woke up and there was a carnival around them.
They should have been coming out of a shower. Look at these two slobs.
These guys like to have fun, and they didn't have to travel very far to get to this show.
Nope.
They just walked over from the parking lot.
From the closest truck stop nearby. I don't know about these two. You smell that? That's not the rodeo.
Well, we are near a farm.
And their opponent from the Okanagan, one stiff drink, Justin Sider, and the exceptional Charlie Joseph, the Enterprise.
You know, I'm a little bit conflicted here, Peter, because obviously on one side we've got double overtime, who we've established I'm not a big fan of, outside of Big Rig, who does sport the peak physical condition of man. But on the other side, we have my idiot cousin, Charlie. I can't win. I absolutely can't win.
Well, Enterprise came up just short yesterday of capturing those tag team championships held still by the Illa tribe. Enterprise have had a great weekend so far.
Absolutely, a great weekend for Enterprise here. They were a little bit hard done by after that match in January against Illa tribe, but they have firmly established themselves as contenders for that tag team title again. I was speaking to Justin because I didn't want to speak to Charlie, and Justin said that this was a really important weekend for them and that they're hoping that they take this over double overtime. They're very confident that they're going over double overtime here, and they want to see Illa tribe once again, maybe in Vancouver, maybe at the Agri-Fair. They're going to meet again for a third time, I guarantee that.
Illa tribe has beaten both of these teams in recent weeks. Of course, double overtime earned a tag team championship opportunity. In one night, wrestled 2 matches, but again, fell short of their goal. And Illa tribe, you never know what they're going to do. They could be lurking behind the curtain ready to attack the winners and the losers of this.
Keep quiet. We're not going to get any benefits.
It should really come as no surprise that the crowd is firmly behind double overtime here.
All right.
As you mentioned,
Let's go.
as you so eloquently mentioned, they basically just represent the spirit of Cloverdale
Did you
here.
hear that earlier? Did you hear that? Oh, I know your
These
name, bro.
guys like to have fun long into the night, to the wee early hours of the morning. As Justin Sider goes to work on Big Rig Jimmy Mitchell, that's going to be quite a test, as Big Rig's got a lot of power behind that size.
Yeah, keep it on him. Keep it on him. That's right, baby. No.
And still just trying to feel the other out in this early going. You gotta think that the Enterprise probably a little frustrated. They came into this weekend with championship gold on their mind, and you know, in an alternate timeline, this could have been a championship match, their first defense, but now they're trying to work their way back through the rankings to get another opportunity at the Illa tribe's gold.
Absolutely, and obviously by taking on double overtime, former #1 contenders themselves, they're not too far off. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if All-Star Wrestling Management was looking at this match and saying, maybe the winners of this match might get the Illa tribe.
Absolutely. Nobody moving in the center of the ring right now. Justin Sider, well, he's trying to maybe gain a few extra pounds there. Uh-oh, it did not work, whatever it was.
Yeah, Justin Sider calls himself one stiff drink, but he got stiffed right there by Big Rig. And he wants no part of him now, attacking into my idiot cousin, Charlie Joseph.
Charlie Joseph going to try the same tactic, perhaps. Maybe it'll be more successful for him. It is very difficult to match the power of Big Rig Jimmy Mitchell. And
you want to test his strength against Jimmy Mitchell.
No, fans getting behind, chanting overtime.
But again, Charlie, not exactly the smartest member of the Joseph family, so I'm just going to let him do this.
It's a long weekend here in Cloverdale, and many people have been celebrating the entire time. It's nice to see some familiar faces in the crowd, enjoying this afternoon of professional wrestling as Charlie Joseph goes into a nice standing side headlock, getting pushed to the ropes by Big Rig, shot off, let's see. Oh my goodness! Big Rig, all he had to do was stand there, and Charlie Joseph went by the wayside.
Yeah, the impressive strength, the impressive strength of Big Rig on display here.
That had some snap to it. One.
A little bit nonchalant there by Big Rig.
And Big Rig with a headlock of his own, nicely done. Bring to the corner to tag in Boogie Knight as he slips through, looking for some tag team action here. Oh boy, oh, nicely done. Just whipping Charlie Joseph into the buckle. Snapmare takes him over. Double elbow finds the mark.
Boogie Knight, a man that likes to have big fun. Apparently does not like to hook the leg.
And maybe he's seen the trepidation in our young referee here, Jesse Walker, as that may have been a 2. Regardless, the match continues.
You know, Jesse Walker himself, I got to give him props. Trial by fire this weekend. The relative inexperience has been in there with some very seasoned tag teams. Was left to hold his own, and I think all that he lost this week was his hat. Lost his hat, but he's gained a lot of experience, gained a lot of dignity in the process as well.
It was a nice hat, though, in fairness.
He's a referee that I think we're going to be seeing a little bit more in the future.
Boogie Knight now back in, and more tandem offense from double overtime. Oh my goodness, it just rammed right into his shoulder.
I don't know that I've ever seen that before.
I certainly haven't. A unique offense from double overtime, who are certainly unique individuals. Into the cover. The count, did he get him? No. A Longhorn 2. And I'm being told that on the other side of the lot, Cowboy Cody is still chasing down Bruiser Joe.
Well, Boogie's setting up his big airplane spin there, one of his patented moves, right into that backbreaker.
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
Just digging that one in a little bit more.
That's DDT from Boogie Knight. And just checking on Charlie to make sure he's all right. Here we go. 1, 2, and still not quite enough to keep the Enterprise down. And Boogie shucking and jiving, dropping the elbow.
Boogie woogie elbow.
And Charlie Joseph's in a rough spot right now. Boogie winding up, getting some encouragement from these fans and from Big Rig. Oh, come on! From the outside, a handful of hair.
By Justin Sider. Cannot turn your back on Charlie Joseph.
And now Enterprise back in control. And Joseph received the DDT and then delivers one. Nicely executed.
Charlie Joseph going to the wrong corner, though. I'm not sure he knows where he is.
Well, he was recently dropped on his head, so could be a little rattled. Joseph now laying in the boots to the midsection. I don't know, that looked a little low to me, but referee encouraging him to get it out of the corner, and ooh, from one buckle to the other.
It looks like that took a little bit more out of Charlie.
Well, Boogie Knight is a deceptively big man. He's got some stature. Fans chant for double overtime. I don't know if it's having an effect at the moment, as Boogie Knight desperately needs to get a tag out, but that suplex might be all she wrote, and just about was. Just 2.
Justin Sider doing a great job here, trying to cut off the ring, keeping Boogie Knight in that half, in the Enterprise half of the ring.
More of a slap right to the chest. And now what's he going to talk to Boogie Knight for? Or Big Rig, rather. Big Rig.
Big Rig also not the sharpest tool in the shed. He could have just let that go. And now look what the Enterprise are doing.
Enterprise been in control of this one for some time. And, oh! One to the front. And drops his entire frame down on Boogie. 1, 2, and now calling in Justin Sider. There was no tag made.
There was no tag.
Looking for a double team maneuver here.
But you know what? Technically, Justin Sider is the legal man because the last tag was missed as well. It was behind the back of referee Jesse Walker. But of course, referee Jesse Walker did not realize that.
Don't matter now. Big Rig's taking everybody out. Charlie Joseph's in the wrong part of town. Whipped hard into the buckle. Big splash, Mack truck attack. And we might be
forward again.
Going back in the other direction.
Oh boy.
No road left undriven. As Siders drop to the cement floor. Oh my goodness. Release German suplex. Folded up Charlie Joseph now into the cover. Does he have enough to put him away?
Oh, I can't believe he kicked out.
Boogie Knight saying it was just that close. As this capacity crowd here, once again, 3 days in a row, our 5th show of great all-star wrestling action. Charlie
Big
Joseph into the cover. 2 and
once again, that nonchalant cover.
But you see both teams just rapidly, frantically going for the covers, trying to put this one away.
Yeah, you can tell both teams clearly frustrated with the fortitude of each other.
Now they can feel like this match could end at any moment with any move. They've gone at it. Both teams delivering a great effort as, oh my goodness. Big Rig just dropped Charlie Joseph on his knee.
Right to the head of Charlie Joseph. Charlie Joseph's going to be thinking he's Matt Joseph before long. The amount of punishment he's taken to the head this match.
Now wait a minute, on the outside.
What's doing?
Sider just threw Boogie Knight into the post and now is in the ring illegally. What is the, come on referee. And now, oh look at the strength of Sider though.
Strength of Sider.
Uh-oh, wham! Uh-oh, that might be it for Big Rig.
Could be it.
1, 2, 3. Well, they may have not won the tag team championships, but they will leave the Cloverdale Rodeo with their heads held high as they make the long drive back to the Okanagan. Great weekend for the Enterprise, and with this victory, as you suggested, maybe